Yo, welcome to Sports and Street Talk, Season 3, Episode 4, man. We got Childhood Dreams, man. We've got a very special guest in the building.
Yeah.
You already know Dashon Goldson, man, 10-year pro. Man, been doing it for a long time. Got a lot of good memories that, he's played in the NFL and he's done a lot of good things. But we're going to really get into it and as far as childhood dreams. And, I've known this dude, since we were knee-high, since Pop Warner, G, and it's crazy how you just can, grow up with, with people that you play with, and you can see them 30 years later, and everybody's still, doing their thing and being successful, and that's what it's really about. But, it's an honor you to be on the show and to come through.
Welcome, man. Welcome. Yes, sir. Welcome to the dugout, man. Yes, sir.
So
let's get it started.
Get it started, Rob.
Yeah, all right. So let's jump right into it, man. Childhood dreams. So when you were a kid, how old did you start playing football? How old were you?
I'll say I was probably 10.
You was 10?
10, 11.
Okay. So at 10 years old, what was the dream? What's the big dream?
I'd lie to say I wanted to be in the league. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was just being a kid, to be honest with you. That part didn't start manifesting until later on. I started enjoying the sport. You feel me? Started enjoying the sport, started making a lot of friends, and got into it. And then, that's when I started like, man, I really could do this. I think I really want to play, professionally.
I heard your folks didn't even want you to play. They wanted you to play basketball.
They did.
Are you a better basketball player than you are a football player?
Not no more, man.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta ask because you play two sports. Right. One of them you better than the other one.
Back then, though, I had a lot of practice, so I was like this. And then I just focused more on football, man.
And then you just okay. So at what point did the dream become real for you? I mean, because everybody has that point. It's almost like a turning point when you like, oh damn, I'm actually good at this. Right. I can actually see myself taking it to the next level before you get to that next level. Because you like, everybody has that. It's almost a moment of realization, like, damn, I'm better than these niggas. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, what moment was that for you?
I would say that it came high school. It was more high school for me. Mm-hmm. I wasn't a qualifier coming out of high school, for one. So I didn't take school and shit serious. My sports, I was locked in when it came to football and basketball and stuff like that, hanging out. And then when I started getting those letters and people start, coming up to me and wanting me to go to their school and offering me scholarship, that's when I start, hounding in and like, all right, then maybe start taking this a little more serious.
Got you.
And then coaches was talking to me, the neighborhood, people come watch me play on Friday nights. That's when I started feeling like, man, I could probably really do this shit.
Okay. All right, so then let's transition. So high school went good. Mm-hmm. College.
No, let's stick to that high school because I gotta go on him about that high school.
What high school you went to?
I went to Norbahn.
Okay.
Y'all might have heard of it.
Okay. Well, talk about the rivalry, Josh.
The inner city of LA, we have our, Narbonne, Long Beach Poly, Dorsey, Carson, the city sections. It gets popping on Friday nights out here, California, I feel is one of the, real popular states in high school football. You got California, Texas, Ohio, and Florida. I think those are the
No. You better add us in that loop.
Maryland,
DC. Yeah. You better add us in that loop.
Basketball.
Y'all better stop playing. Y'all better stop playing. We got some hitters. We got some hitters. You better stop playing.
But I'm just saying, like it's very in a way where we really tapped in out here on Friday night nights with football. So he went to Narbonne.
I know. I'm him.
I went to Narbonne, left Narbonne.
And then you went to
State.
Tab,
right.
When I played Narbonne, me and Jameer and all those guys, I think my senior year, we got them, but it was a great experience to actually play against people that you play with. And Pop Warner, it's all makes the game better. It's more competition, you more locked in because you're playing with people that you grew up in Pop Warner, and you just playing on a different high school team. Obviously, just depends on the city location that you live in.
I was a slanger, bro. I don't know if y'all know this man background, man.
We know.
Oh no. Yeah,
we know.
I know. He done dislocated one of my fingers.
Right.
I
forget which one it was.
He was like that. Since Pop Warner, he was dope, bro.
Yeah.
I actually want to take it back to Pop Warner. So, you had a coach by the name of Bobby Hosell, right?
Woo! Okay.
And he taught you the dip and rip technique.
That's right.
So for y'all kids who You know, y'all got ambitions and y'all inspiring to be in the league. Listen to this guy. He's the headhunter. So
for sure.
tell them a little bit about that technique, the dip and rip.
Well, Bobby Hosea, man, was a tackling guru. This is one of the guys that he was probably my second Pop Warner coach growing up. And man, I remember him calling me in one off season, like, yeah, man, this is Bobby Hosea. I'm your new coach. You know, I want you to come out here. You know, I want to see. I got a son that's hungry and woo woo. He tried to stick his son on me. You know, he heard about me and stuff like that. But he was like, man, I want to see. I want to see how you get down and you know. But he started this. It was crazy because at a young age, you know, you want to go out, catch the ball, catch touchdowns and all that. You ain't thinking about, you know, tackling and doing all that. So he gave me a different mindset. He created a mindset for me at a young age with this dip and rip formula. And it was, he used to bring these pipes out, and he made them straight out of like these little pipes he got from Home Depot. He used to come to practice, taking them out his back of his trunk. We was like, man, what the hell you got going on there?
What you got going on over here, coach?
Right. You know what I'm saying? So we used to have practices all week. Practice was like 2 hours. Nothing but tackling, fundamentals, how to tackle.
Golly.
You know what I'm saying? And doing it the right way. And that was his dream. That was his whole mindset was he wanted to coach, you know, young men, but he wanted them to be successful and safe at the same time. And,
Right.
you know, I kind of, like I said, I was with the guru, man. So, shit, I was, you know, every practice, we was in there just popping. So I got numb to contact and building up all these calluses on my shoulders and all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, with this tackling stuff. So, I mean, I was never shy of contact growing up. You know, you got people, high school, you know, even the league, you know, like to tackle.
Yeah.
What was unique about his formula?
He took the head out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, a lot of people use their head when they make contact. So his thing was, you know, dipping, lowering your butt, dropping your hips and rolling your hips at the same time, bending your knees, lowering your hips, and rolling them. So and throwing your arms. A lot of people when they make tackle, they wanna wrap up. So when you wrap up, your head automatically go down.
Right.
So that's why that was the thing about those pipes that he grew up. I mean, he made. He put those pipes up and he had a ball carrier on the other side with the bag. So you have to run through it, and when you dip, sometimes he'll throw a finger out just to make sure your eyes is open at the same time. When you get through there and throwing the arms, man. It was man, he had it down to a science.
And that kind of protects you from like shoulder injuries.
Shoulder injuries, head injuries.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Well, sometimes we playing games, we getting blown out, but we killing people. We knocking people out. You know what I'm saying? Right. We knocking them out, but we getting blown out.
Right. Speaking of knocking people out, man, to me, your absolute best hit was against Early Doucette. And I need to ask this question. Was that a personal vendetta because the game before, y'all got to fight?
You know what? That's funny. Yeah. And to be honest with you, yeah, it was. You know, and the thing about it was, it was.
At least you kept it real.
Game, straight up. Before the game, you know what I'm saying? I came in that game, I was already like, you know, amped up or whatever. I had my headphones on going out there pregame to warm up. And I seen him, he walked up, came up to me. So I'm thinking, you know,
it's cool.
It's about to get down right now. Yeah. And he was just like, hey, man, you cost me some money. I said, no, you cost me some money because they threw us out the game. I got hit for about 25 bands. You know what I'm saying? I got fined for that. So I was just like, man, no, it's all good. I see you, though. I'm going to see you between these lines. And just let me know. Shit. And that opportunity came, bro. I just didn't get back. I just had to go through that.
And you didn't get flat.
Nope. Clean hit, too. Clean. Boom. Ran through his soul.
Find me on, too. You think about a lot of the hits he find me on, you look back, man, none of them was dirty, dog. And all of them was clean. I might have had one. I might have, you know, kissed them with the helmet once. But other than that, all of them should have been clean. I think they just made an example out of me on a lot of those tackles.
Straight up, dirtiest player you ever seen.
Dirtiest player?
Yeah.
That boy,
Perfect.
I wouldn't even call him dirty. He just didn't know how to tackle. He didn't know how to hit properly, bro. That's his thing. I would say Ndamukong
Kinsu.
And Ndamukong Suh.
Dirty, bro.
Dirty. I would say, what's the best offensive player that you say that you won against?
One of the best. It's a couple, man. I mean, shit. Of course, you got
They came out every down the distance and put that work, and you was like, God, I gotta line up against this.
Yeah, I gotta go at him every play. But
it was a couple, man. Like Marshawn, shit, with my dog Marshawn, pretty good. You know, Julio was a dog. I'm talking about cats that had
that dog. You know what I mean? That grit, not quit.
Yeah, man. Who else I could think of? I ain't played that long with him, but I liked his attitude and what he brought to the game was Chad Ochocinco, man.
Yeah.
He was just a competitor. He was a real competitor.
Shout out to Chad.
And there was a couple guys else that I faced, but I didn't think it was good players. But I mean, they didn't have that. Larry Fitzgerald was also a good player, bro. I think he did a great job for his office. He was a real smart football player.
That's what.
So yeah, kind of speaking about like the personal vendetta a little bit. I always wondered, does what's happening in your personal life or any player's personal life, does that actually affect them on the field? I always say in my argument, it's all about coaching, scheme, and adjustments. It's not really what we see in the framework on the camera.
All right. Well, I mean, a little bit of that goes in as far as, preparation and all that, but like I said, it's still a mindset thing, right? So it's really about how you approach the game and what you're trying to get across when you out there. Like, you tell me how to line up, where to line up, but you can't teach me how to run through this dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? I got to want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about really, your mindset and your attitude when you in between those lines. The preparation is pretty much just the scheme shit, really.
So it's basically a player's play.
It's a player's play.
Type of deal.
Player's play, hell yeah.
But speaking of coaching and scheme and adjustments, I promised myself I wouldn't bring this up because I still have nightmares about it. But as you know, I'm a diehard Falcon fan. So you know what I'm about to talk about, bro.
You already know what you're about to talk about.
Hurry up and ask the question, man.
I got it, man. Who would you hold most responsible for our collapse in the Super Bowl?
Oh, man. And it's crazy. The easiest thing is to do is point fingers, right?
Because I call it Kyle Shanahan. That's what I said.
Yeah. I can see why people would say that. He was making the calls. You feel me? And shit. When he was making the call, they went with the ones that you capitalize on. Like, they didn't give him credit for it.
No.
But the ones when he, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the game, towards the end, they was on him. But to answer your question, man, I think it was both. I feel like, it was things probably he could have did or could have called to make it, to get out the game successful or had a better chance. But also, the players, we have made a couple have mental errors that cost a couple plays, whether it was Matt Ryan fumbling the football coming back out the half, you feel me? The Julian Edelman great catch,
oh my God,
down, get that, why you still trying to get the pin? Like,
it was hella plays, man.
Yeah, that broke my heart. That
good ball.
Julian
great game,
catch.
dog.
It was
great
man.
game.
It was a great game, and kudos to those dudes, man. You can't. That's the GOAT, man. You can't count him out. And the crazy thing is, it was halftime. Now we was up 28-3, something like that. And I'm going in there and they hype. And I'm like, look, I'm trying to keep my cool.
Look, man, we got a whole other hand to play.
Yeah, I'm like one of the 4 or 5 vets on that squad at that time that year. So, and I had played Brady the year before that when I was at San Fran. Well, a couple years before that at San Fran in the NFC. We played against Brady out in Foxborough. And, bro, we up 30. It was like 20-something, 30-something at halftime. They down like by 3, something like that. And they came back. We almost lost that game, but we won 31-33 or some shit like that.
Yeah, Tom. He's him, bro.
Like, bro, man, you can't count this man out. I'm telling you, I've been in this situation before.
Yeah.
You feel me? Belichick, they go do that great a second half adjustment.
That's what it's about.
That's what
they
he
on
do.
Top of shit.
Yeah,
you feel me? Don't get too hyped. Just
man.
Keep our calm, keep our foot on their necks.
I wanted to ask you a question, Dashon. Just about the game and how it's being played today. When I look at it, your style of play, you don't be playing around. You coming down here and you knocking somebody's goddamn head off.
Right.
And I mean, that's just what it comes down to. It, and just a real physical player that really imposes, your will on the opponent, and as you should. But as the game is getting played today, and you see how the rules has changed as far as these hits and having the right position, and sometimes you see plays and be like, man, that was a clean hit, but they still call personal foul, man. Like, what do you feel like? How does that do for a defensive player mindset?
It put them in a bind. You know what I'm saying? Because then you some cats might start thinking about, oh man, they pockets. You know what I'm saying? Because they hit you. With them fines. So it could mess up with you mentally, but at the same time, you got to protect yourself at all costs, right? So me as a football player, as a safety, if I'm coming down, if I see a receiver or whatever, and I got him lined up, I'm going to go ahead and take that shot. The rest, I'll deal with that later. But I'm not going to put myself in a bind of trying to think about how you want me to tackle. Now I get a damn head injury or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a gray area when it comes to that penalty and that call, man. It's kind of it's messed up.
It's
I mean,
messed
right.
up. I feel like it just take a little bit out the game a little bit.
It
just
takes
because
all of it out the game. It's a physical game. It's
Yeah.
football.
I feel like it has
football.
defensive players, being a little tentative. You know what I'm saying? And they wasn't, they didn't sign up on that side of the ball to be tentative. That's not a tentative side of the football. You know what I'm saying? You coming down here and you trying to knock somebody
Yeah,
else.
they always want the wide receivers and quarterbacks that had the glory, man.
Oh, here you go.
So you right.
Here we go.
So
They want y'all to look good.
Here we go.
Right.
Here we go. Here we go.
Take the money.
go.
You got the recycle.
Here we go.
Take the money.
So fam, you
Hold up, but I'm gonna say this. DBs still get paid some of the highest money in the league right now. That's true.
Some of the corners do. They do.
Defensive backs, quarterbacks first, receivers, then of course defensive backs. But y'all still getting, y'all still getting.
tackles, too.
Yeah, big money left tackles. They probably second. They probably second.
About $100 million.
Yeah. But y'all still up there though.
Yeah.
Y'all make more money than most in the league.
It got better. It's gotten better, but I don't think safeties was making that much, man. As much as I think they should, just based on what they do for the team and as for the defense as a whole. Like they are considered quarterbacks.
Y'all the quarterbacks of the
you can pay it.
You can see everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You could pay a corner 50, whatever, how much million, but you not knowing that this safety is really looking out for him or making his job easy.
Exactly.
Shit
That's true.
So
Exactly.
It's it is what it is. But
it's no real shutdown cornerbacks in the league.
man, they got a little piece of field they got to work with. They got safety in the middle of the field, eyeball and everything.
Oh yeah, we gonna get you up out of there.
Yeah.
We gonna get you up out of there. That cover 3, Dashon. We gonna look at you.
Right,
We
look
gonna
you
put
off.
to the
Right, look you
Yeah,
off.
we gonna to the
Come on,
left
we
side.
going up top. Let's go. Hey now, let's go up top.
So that being said, hey, you up? All right? They coming for
Hey
you.
now, we going up top.
Well, let's get to a game. So let's have a little fun with it. You the GM and the head coach. You need to win the Super Bowl this year. So let's go past, present, future. Who's your quarterback?
Brady.
Right.
Who's your running back?
Past, present, and running back. Damn, that's
It's a couple goats on the list.
I don't know. I might go with Barry.
Barry?
Barry gonna get wiggly in the field. They ain't got no bags like Barry.
Who your 1 and your 2 for the wide receiver?
I'm gonna go with 1 and 2 passes, friend. Shit, I'm gonna go Julio.
You said who? Julio Jones.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
then
sir.
who on the other side?
Let me probably go with not Jerry. I can't. Jerry, don't be. Yeah, I know Niners.
Oh man.
I'm about to go Moss, man.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I
Okay.
like that. That's
All
a nice
right.
little. That's a nice little.
Who's your DN? Who you got rushing the pass?
Yeah. Shit. Let's go with who I'm gonna go with my boy, man.
Who
Ran
that?
to him the other day, Alden Smith.
Alden Smith.
Big hog, big hog there.
Killer. All right.
Big hog there.
Who your linebacker?
Oh man, I'm staying with Patrick Willis, bro.
All day.
Navarro.
Pat Will.
Come on, man. Hey, say it again.
I rock
Who you said? Navarro?
Yeah.
Where he from?
Maryland, DC.
Oh, okay, yeah. Y'all
Shouts
say we
out
ain't got no
Navarro
ballers. Yeah.
Shouts out. All right.
I know what they can do.
Come on.
Who's your cornerback? 1 and 2.
1 and 2, Dion. I'm gonna go with Dion. That's my
Okay.
dog. I'm gonna go with Dion.
Who on the other side?
Although I like the boy Jalen, man. I like Ramsey, but you know who I like though? I don't know if y'all remember this cat. And I only like it for a certain reason because I'm a free safety, so I like how he played and how he get down.
Who you like?
Dante Robinson.
Oh,
I don't know
The reason
okay.
why just because he physical at the line of
He's
scrimmage.
physical.
Yeah.
He a jam safety.
Yeah, he physical.
Super
and he
physical.
Come up and thump you.
Okay.
He
So
gonna come
we know you the coach and you the GM, so you ain't back there in the safety.
Okay.
So who you got there? Free safety, strong safety.
Ooh,
Sean Taylor. Got rid
No
of
question.
he at your free?
Mm-hmm.
Who at your strong?
I'm gonna go with probably go with Ed Reed.
I thought you was gonna say Bam Bam Cam.
Yeah, I mean, I like Cam. Don't get me wrong, I mess with Cam. See, safety is just tough because there's so many I can go with, man. But I think I like, I'm gonna go with Fred. The Ed Reed, get a little rangy out there.
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna leave Sean Taylor at the
red line.
Yeah.
You really don't even need no strong if he back there.
No question.
For real.
No question.
That's a good question.
Yeah, that was good.
Let's talk outside of football, right? So you retired about how long ago?
It's about 5 years now.
5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So after you retired, what was your first plan of action? What was the next step?
Me was really just getting more acclimated to a lot of my investments. Like during the season, while I was playing, I did a good job of setting myself up, man, just for retirement. As far as my real estate stuff I was doing, I was an investor, man, in a lot of properties. I had on my cigar lounge out here.
Okay.
Yeah, we gotta check that out. Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I had a couple of things. So I had to, I was playing while stuff was going on. So when I got done, really, I got into it. Like I was hands on with it, learning the ins and outs on inventory and, about the lines and all that stuff like that.
So out of all of your businesses, you got real estate, you got the cigar stuff. What's the other one? It's one more I'm missing.
Restaurant.
The restaurant.
Yep.
Which one is your favorite?
Man, I love the real estate stuff. That's
too.
Always,
Favorite thing in real estate? You flipping? You buying and holding?
Yeah, I'm buying, holding.
Okay. What you like? Multifamily, single family?
Single. A lot of my stuff is single.
Okay. Okay.
A lot of my stuff is single. And then I say the cigar lounge for the simple fact that it kind of remind me of football. You feel me?
In what way?
That's one.
Just the camaraderie, everybody just coming together and chilling, man. And it was like a locker room vibe. You feel me? Remember the locker room?
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I miss most about the game too. Just the
Yeah.
conversations and and the vibes in the locker rooms with the guys and just conversating. So it was more that, and it was kind of like a.
I wanted to tap into the cigar lounge too because I was gonna bring that up. Like, what was the spin behind it, the idea behind it, and obviously cigars has to be one of the passionate things you like to do. So, what was the reason behind that and getting started up with that?
I mean, with that was shit. I was always an old soul growing up, man. All my friends and shit was always older. So I had a couple of my guy friends. It was like 40s, 50s. The true story behind the cigars, how I got into them. We was in Vegas. Me and my boys was in Vegas, maybe like 2007, 6, something like that. And there was a bunch of baseball players in there that night. And I guess they I don't know if they won something or what, but they was in there deep passing out cigars and shit. And it was having a good time. Floyd was in there buying 100 bottles. They passing out bottles to people in the clubs back in pre-Vegas. All of them was in there, the bottle wars. And that one, I'm like, bottle wars? What is that?
Yeah, what is that? What are they doing? They just doing this, but you spending my money. Like, what is that?
Passing out big ass bottles of champagne everywhere. I'm like, damn, okay. But so I got into cigars then. That was my first time really smoking on cigars, bro. Then I started enjoying them. It was just more soothing and relaxing for me. You know what I'm saying? Just after the off season, when they just get back and chill. Then one of my boys that I played with was big in it too. So we used to hang out, during the off season. We used to go work out, be done by like 10, 11. Just go around Santana Row and just go to cigar lounge and just blow one, just cooling. Yeah. And like I was saying, go back to, like I said, some of my older friends they used to have me meet and pull up at the little what's the name of that cigar lounge? It used to be right there next to the House of Blues on Sunset.
Oh yeah, damn.
One room, something like that. I don't remember the name of the spot.
I think they shut it down though.
Yeah, they did. But we used to go over there. I used to meet them up there, man. Just conversate, hang out. Sit in the front, just blowing smoke.
Yeah,
man.
we're gonna have to check that out.
Nah, it sounds
Check it
dope.
out.
So
We're gonna check it out.
let's talk cigars real quick. What's your favorite cigar?
Oh man, there's a few of them, man. I like some Rocky Patelos.
You like the Rocky
I
Patel?
like Rocky Patelos.
You
I
like
Lita Provadas.
Okay.
I like Liga Providers. I like, of course, I like some of those Monte Cristos.
Monte Cristo, that's a good cigar right there.
Mm-hmm.
I got the small ones, the Monte Cristos. Those go.
Yep.
I like the Romeo and Juliet. I ain't gonna lie to
Yeah,
you.
they're pretty good.
It's a good one. You know what I mean?
What's the name of the lounge?
Oh, my lounge is actually closed now, but it was Smoke Kings. I'm getting
Smoke
ready.
Kings.
Yeah, I'm in the process of getting ready to start, looking for some more spots and get that jumping again. I got more ideas. I'm just trying to make it bigger.
Yeah,
man.
sure.
Right.
question.
Do it bigger, do it better.
Exactly.
So let's talk next steps or advice, right? So you as a ball player had a great career, phenomenal career. You phenomenal off the field, business life.
Appreciate it.
If you had to give some advice to a youngin' watching this, or anybody just kind of aspiring to be where you are, what advice would you give?
I'm gonna give them a little piece that I got before I got drafted. An old head told me, don't do what the vets do. You know what I'm saying? Because shit, when you get in there, they paper a little longer, they're a little different. And when cats come in the league, and I see this all the time, which is the veterans, they trying to be so cool, and they not veterans, but the rookies try to be so cool and hang with the vets. But the vets know the ropes. They know how to, move and get up to practice still, and they know their playbook. They know how to get around it. But some of the young boys, they want to hang out with these cats, but they ain't get a grasp of the lifestyle and how to manage their time as far as, you're studying your playbook, making sure you still getting up for practice and working out, doing all that. It take a toll on you. Some cats, they hit that wall. We playing 16, 17 games now, sometimes 20 based on you playoffs.
It's a structure, bro.
College cats, they play 10 games, 11, so it's a little different. You feel me? So it was just one of those, just be, don't do what the veterans do, man. And at the same time, like shit, my boy Marshawn say, keep your mentals right, stack your chickens.
Absolutely. So let me ask you this.
Facts.
Give me a time, because we like to play a game called If You Knew Better, You Do Better. You know what I'm saying? So give me a time in which, a situation in which if you knew better, you do better.
One that's popped off the top of my head what I was thinking is me when I was in college, bro.
What
I
you
had
do?
the opportunity, man. I was balling, right? Spring ball. I had just made the transition from safety to play corner. You feel me? And I had a great spring. Man. And that was only gonna help my draft pickings and all that. But I wanted to be, college young cat. We was playing basketball in the IMA, and they still had hoop dreams. Went up, and they run my ankle real bad. Bad, like to where they was like, man, you was better off breaking it. Like it was no repairing. It was, I had to just, man, it was instantly
Swole up.
my senior year, bruh. And it kind of like messed me up a little bit mentally, but at the same time, it was like a gift because it kind of taught me a different angle on how to approach the game. Like, yeah, I know I was athletic. I had skills to do all this, but I had to learn how to be a pro now at this point because I couldn't practice. I didn't play. I couldn't practice throughout the season at all, the whole season. I only played like 4 or 5 games my senior year. I couldn't practice during the season still. Played 4 games, the last 4 or 5 games of the season. So I was having meetings and sitting in meeting rooms with the coaches and learning how to watch film and doing personnel stuff and splits and, mindsets of offensive coordinators and how they work and how they, and how they approach the game and how they try to attack you, stuff like that. So it kind of taught me, fast how to be a professional. So that kind of helped me when I got to the league where I picked up on stuff so quick to where it was just like,
These things are just taking over now.
You feel me?
So would you say this game is more mental or physical?
It's way more mental.
Mental.
Way more mental.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? It's way more mental.
I think sports in general, just, when you say that, basketball, football, any sport you play, that's here. It's all about up here.
Yeah,
right.
Shine up here. Ain't nobody can stop you because you got that belief and confidence up here mentally. So that mentally is going to definitely, it's going to show out. You know
For
what
sure,
I'm saying?
100%.
You answer the confident mentally, you a problem because ain't nobody can tell you what to do. You
No.
know? So,
Let me ask you a question, bro. What you think separated you from your peers or people that you played against? Like, what do you think it was that it factor about you?
Well, a few things, man. One, like my preparation, I'll say that. But how I was able to slow the game down based on how I approached it and what I learned. And I just play hard, bro. Like I was saying to somebody the other day, like it was like, man, what's your biggest accomplishment playing the sport? But it was like I really go in with goals like that. Like I always play hard. I played every snap. Every time you see me on film, you see me around the ball. I'm always around the ball, and that was my whole thing. I'm always around the ball. But I would get coaches, like coordinators and assistant coaches would come up to me and like find me after the game, like, man, you a hell of a player. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I love watching you play. And even some of the vets, I'll go to like alumni shit, and I got Ronnie Lott and cats like that. Like, man, you could have played with us back then. You know what I'm saying? That was like, damn.
Yeah,
you know
they was banging. If they say that, they was banging.
I'm telling you, man, Eric Wright, the corner, all them guys, like, man, you could have played with us back then. And that
That's a hell of a compliment.
Hell yeah, well,
That's a hell of a compliment. You like, shit, I don't need nothing else. I'm good. Like,
What's your top 3 safeties all time?
Dude, that's tough. I mean, of course, Sean Taylor, bro. I like Troy Polamalu.
oh yeah.
Troy.
I mean,
I
I
forgot
got a
about
few.
Troy.
Ed Reed. You know, I like Bob Sanders back.
Right.
Wow, I forgot all about Bob
That's what I'm
Sanders.
saying. Yeah,
The
how
light
could
team.
you? Bob used to go hard.
Yeah, Bob was
Sure.
sure.
In
He
there.
used to dump, bro.
Go in there. Kenny
Five
Easley.
nine to come get your
Oh,
Man,
All right,
hey, I
you
forgot all
Atwater.
about him.
You Atwater too. You played for 3 organizations.
Actually, 4. G.
For 4?
Yeah.
4, G.
I'm gonna put a little pressure on your favorite organization and why.
Man, San Fran. San Francisco.
Ooh,
for sure.
okay. Why?
One, they took a chance on me. 2, it was just, you know, we went through a lot of stuff, bro. We went through a lot of coaches. We went through a lot of, you know, scrutiny as far as quarterback. We just went through a lot of stuff. You feel me?
Time invested.
And we stuck together, and we finally put it together. And shit, when I was there, we made 2 NFC championships. I went to 1 Super Bowl with that kind of the same team, missing a few players, but it was pretty much the same team. So those guys I kind of, you know, molded with, went through a lot of shit with, you know, a lot of adversity.
And still talk to him to this day.
And to
I'm
this
sure.
day, we
Yeah,
cool,
brother.
You know what I'm saying? So I'll say that. Although, I mean, some other organizations I played with were pretty good. Don't get me twisted, but that's the most time I spent in an organization was with San Fran.
Right. So you got your starting quarterback is Brady. Give me your top 3 starting quarterbacks. Me and this guy, we're huge Aaron Rodgers fan. We don't think there's nothing. We haven't seen anything
it gets
better
on my
than Aaron
nerves.
Rodgers.
Yeah, I love Aaron Rodgers, man. I work out with that cat still, man. He's a great player, good
Aaron,
dude
yeah.
too. Good dude, man. Aaron Rodgers, of course, Tom Brady.
Come on, give me one of the young guys. You gotta give me a young guy. Favorite young guy.
Right now, bro, you know, I like that with Justin, man, over at the Chargers.
Herbert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He nice.
He's straight, bro.
Yeah, he nice.
Like, I watch him from a different aspect, man. Like, just watch him as a like, a lot of quarterbacks don't do that. Well, a lot of them do, but they're the veterans at the time, what I'm talking about.
Right.
And I was watching the game, and he was just
At the biggest moments, just
exactly. He calm, and he just, you know, he know where he want to go with the ball, but he looking away. He playing
He
with
definitely
his
look
head
you
and his
up.
eyes. So the linebackers, and he just go right back and hit that window. Boom. I'm like, damn.
man, he can throw that thing.
You know what I'm saying?
He
He
put that thing on the money.
He ain't sweat. He get fresher under pressure. He ain't in there, you know, tripping and falling, and you know, he sitting in it, getting it there.
Yeah.
I like it. He gonna be pretty good, dog.
That's a lot of good young QBs on
It's a lot.
right now.
Joe?
It's a lot.
Joe
Joe,
right now?
Joe,
Yeah.
yeah.
Shit, Lamar
Yeah,
Jackson.
Lamar, I love Lamar, bro.
Lamar.
Lamar,
loaded.
Lamar
That
is
AFC loaded.
crazy.
Yeah, that
bro.
AFC is crazy.
I just wish he stay healthy and they
That's gonna
build
be the
that
biggest
thing
thing,
around
bro.
him, man. Cause Lamar is,
That
he's a
could've
show,
been-
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
she a show for real. I mean, to see him on that field, man. To me, personally, it reminds me of watching Mike Vick all over again. It's the same feel. He give me that same feel of Michael Vick, but he a little bit more faster.
Nah, I don't, no.
You watch him.
He's not faster than Mike
watch
Vick.
him. He ain't faster than Vic.
Watch him.
And he is.
Watch him.
He's not the same.
Listen, bro.
Vic is.
Sorry,
complete-
Mike. Shout out to the 7-5. But listen, I think I'm telling you, man. He got. Listen, go watch him. Go watch some tape.
Nah,
I'm telling you,
I
man. That
watched
boy-
him.
Look, man,
that boy,
boy
he
quick.
he
And he
quick,
is.
bro. He can wiggle.
Yeah, he can.
He
Like
fast,
Mike
dog.
was like.
Michael can wiggle.
No, Mike
Michael
had
wiggle.
to, Mike had to wiggle, bro.
And Mike was
Cat
north and
quick.
south,
He was a-
and he was quick as a
But
cat.
Mike like 5'11".
But man,
Yeah.
Lamar make a
Lamar
dude
about
miss like
6'4".
you'll have your hand on Lamar and you think you got him, and he you like, damn, where he
I
go?
ain't seen him do
I
some
think,
shit.
I think
bro.
Lamar just got a little bit more of this. You know
Who you?
Man, he got
Who
that
you looking to
wiggle,
come
dog.
come out of college this year? I like Malik Cunningham and I like Malik Willis too.
Man, to be honest with you, I don't know a lot of college players like that. Numbers and stuff like that, I be like, yeah, cool. But like names, I can't
Well,
I can't match them like that. But who would I like, bro? Right now, you know, I've been in the middle of training. I've been training a couple cats, bro. That's
Oh, you
for the
training?
combine. Yeah. So I've been doing a little training. I was in high school, doing high school football, but right now I've been doing training a couple cats that's coming out of college going to the combine.
Dope.
Okay.
So we're doing
Dope.
field work with a lot of them. I got a cat right now that's supposed to be like top 5 pick, bro. Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame.
Dope.
Safety.
Cold.
Like 6'3", 6'4", 220.
Right. Shout out Kyle Hamilton.
Did you teach him the tackling formula? We're gonna see him. We're gonna see him bang.
Dipping the road. Coming back for off season. They ain't doing none of that at the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But man, I'm excited to see him. You know what I'm saying? Where he end up and how he adapt to his new organization or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
Well, tell her where they can find you at, D.
Oh man, well yeah, you can look me up Instagram Hawk_INC. That's HAWK_INC.
You got anything you want to plug?
Huh?
You got anything you want to
Anybody
plug?
Shout out, plug in.
Anybody want to shout out?
I mean, I'm gonna shout out, man, Lawndale High School. You feel me? You know what I mean? Holding it down. But yeah, just stay tuned. Stay tuned with the Instagram. I got some stuff coming up. I'm about to get the my foundation back cracking again.
That's what it is.
I used to do a lot of stuff here with the camps and all that. So right now I'm in the process of getting all that stuff cracking again, man. It's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit for sure.
For sure.
Well,
Check them out, man.
We for sure appreciate
Check them out, man.
Thank you for pulling up, man. Thank you.
For sure. Appreciate it.
Y'all can check us out, www.sportsandstreettalk.net for all the latest episodes. Check this one out, episode 4, Childhood Dreams with Dashon Goldson, man. Check it out, man. It's definitely gonna be something to behold. All the latest hoodies and dad hats, apparel online as well. Check us out. Stay tuned. Stay blessed.
Peace and love.
Peace and love.